So first of all, I want you all to stop and look around a little bit. Look around. Yeah. Look at the trees. What can those trees teach us? They don't just really stand there. They adapt. They overcome. They grow. Now, alright. How's it going, everybody? My name is Gabe, and I'm a common law student here at the University of Cedar Point. In my background in natural resources, I've learned that trees are very important for our ecosystem, and they are very, very good for us. Now, through our trees we've seen the resilience, endurance, and strength of trees symbolizes nature's ability to overcome challenges and persist through time. So now you're going to come with me, and we're taking a little walk over here on our first trees. And yeah, so follow along.
I'm like,
tree we got here. Now it's a nice tree, yeah. Anybody know what kind of tree this is? Paper birch. Good job. Good job. How'd you know it's paper birch? Just the way it is. Yeah. What'd you say?
papery.
It is papery. Now, I got some things here. Pass it around. Pass it around. Pass it around. There you go. Feel it. Kind of feel it. And then discuss with each other. What does it kind of feel like?
Paper.
It's velvety.
It's very soft.
Yeah.
It's smooth. It's very flexible.
Okay, now I
Like
have-
you can bend it. And
It's very velvety.
Yeah. I've not thought of it that way before.
All right. So what do you guys think it is? Like papery? I heard. What did you say?
Velvety.
Velvety?
Yeah.
It's very neat, I would say it. Neat. Now, the tree is supposed to be like that. It's supposed to have that papery texture to it because it peels away when nature comes and tries to blow it, or a fire comes and stuff like that. But it's supposed to be like this. This is a perfectly healthy tree. It's not perfect, but it's doing its job. It's supposed to be like this papery, kind of just peels away. Now, a little fact about this tree. It is one of the first trees to grow after a forest fire. So when a forest fire comes and destroys all these trees, and all these paper birches, will be the first one to come back. Pretty nifty if you ask me. Now this tree really reminds us of the setbacks that can happen, but we can rebuild ourselves and get better. So now, as we go over to the next tree, I want you to think about this tree and how it kind of rebuild itself and come back. Now follow along, folks.
Good job there, Gabe. You're getting it. Nice transition. Nice thing to clean.
Today, but does anybody know what kind of tree this is?
White pine.
White pine. How'd you know it was a white pine?
I'm taking a guess, but I think I saw 2 needles.
2 needles, there you go. Now this is, in fact, a white pine. Very good. Now there's a lot of different kinds of pine trees, but this one is a pine tree. And these needles are pretty cool. Take them, pass them around, feel them needles. Feel them. of nifty. And a needle leaf, right? They're needles. Now these trees, they're not really like other leaves that grow on trees, right? Kind of needly. Well, that's because these pine needles, they help the tree store water. I didn't know that. Yeah, so when all the other trees are striving, trying to get water from the ground, these needles actually replenish this tree and help it grow stronger. And a fun little fact about these trees too is that the needles on here, they stay around year long. Obviously some are gonna fall and die, like just that's part of nature, but most of the time they all stay around all year long. Look at any other trees, most of them got their needles gone, or their leaves gone, but these, they stay year round. Now this tree really symbols endurance because they can stay through and they can push through winter and really just make that final push and just keep growing year round. Now as we go on our next tree, as we walk towards it, I want you to look and see any other pine trees. Alright? Perfect. Got any walkers coming? A little bit, don't go too far, I don't forget all the snow. Alright, now we got this tree here. Anybody know what kind of tree this is? Nope. That would be correct. Anyone know what kind of oak? Huh?
Marcus
I was gonna say it's the macrocarp.
Is it?
I don't know. It's not. Damn it.
No, I don't know. I was struggling to figure out what kind of tree it is. I think it's either a black oak or whatever you said. I don't even know what kind of tree that is.
Bur oak. Yeah, that's what I was thinking.
Bur oak? No,
Yeah.
It's not a bur oak. It doesn't cork all the way to the end of the branches.
Oh, okay. Good.
Yeah, I think it's a black. I'm not 100% positive.
Could be a swamp
but
oak.
learned something new today.
definitely an oak tree. We know it's an oak tree, right?
Okay.
Alright, so I want everyone to come over. Just nice and easy, don't fall or anything. You just kind of knock on it, you know, just kind of give it a nice little, you know, little Yeah, that's nice. You don't have to if you don't want to. Don't worry about it.
Hands are a little cold. Afraid if I do that, I'm just gonna, they're gonna fall off.
Now, everyone did that, or some of you did that. Well, now you see how strong and really hard that was. It's really tough, right? That's what makes this tree great. This tree is super strong and tough, and it really lasts a long time. Now, a little fact that I learned, that when you cut this tree down, there's them rings, right? Now, when you look at them rings, you're like, dang, there's a lot of rings here, because these trees, they grow and they live for a long time. And did you know that each of them rings in them trees, the space in between them, that's how well the tree grew that year. So if it was a really tiny little ring, bad year for that tree. It didn't grow a lot, it didn't have a lot of nutrients. If it's a big ring, man, you grew a lot, you had a lot of nutrients, sunlight, it was great. You had a great year. Now, there's some snow on the ground, you can't really tell, but usually these trees produce acorns. And that's amazing. That helps us out a lot. That provides so much for animals that scurry along around. Deer eat them, squirrels eat them, birds eat them. This tree provides a lot. It also provides great shelter. How strong it is, they can go up in their limbs and they feel safe and stuff like that. So it's pretty great. Now, I want you to think about this tree, and as we walk back to the shelter, just think about the strength and the courage it has to stay up there and be really resilient. Come on. Alright, now you all just saw 3 trees. I want you to think back what you learned about those trees. Now the birch, that shows us resilience. The pine tree, that showed us endurance. And the oak showed us strength. And the resilience, endurance, and strength of these trees symbolizes nature's ability to overcome challenges and persist through time. Now, just like trees, we all face challenges through life. Disasters, hardships, but yet we can still have change through time. Yet we can still persist through time and overcome and adapt and grow. The next time you're walking and you see a tree, I want you to take a moment and think what that tree could teach you. Thank you.